Team, are you ready to cook restaurant style steaks in your very own backyard? I tell you what, Bighorn's got you covered. Let's get it. Today we're throwing down a big old tomahawk ribeye. We're using our Bighorn Outdoors infrared grill. We got the large pro version here, the 22-inch version. It's perfect for a tomahawk steak. Y'all, it has 1500 degrees of top-down infrared heat, that you get that nice restaurant quality sear, that restaurant quality Maillard reaction, that crust on the steak. But we're gonna make that restaurant quality steak today at the Bighorn Outdoors infrared grill. Now, all we do is nice, simple salt, dry brine on my tomahawk. So last night I took that steak, seasoned it up with just some nice kosher salt, right? Front, back, side to side, all that. We left it on a rack on a cookie tray, threw it in the fridge overnight. And what that does is draw out some of the moisture in the steak, but it pulls in that flavor from the salt, and it really helps make your steak be restaurant quality. So like I said, this grill gets up to 1500 degrees, so you get that nice sear. But there's some levels of cooking on these grill grates here. Now, being that we have a nice thick, and I say thick with 3 C's, tomahawk steak, well, we need to get it a little bit lower so it cooks evenly and all the way through. So I dropped that grill grate down to the bottom third of the levels on this grill. Now, one of my favorite features about this bad boy, and this is amazing, is you don't have to put it together. It comes more or less set up, ready to roll. I throw those knobs on, throw a AAA battery in there so your igniter works, set up everything inside, you're good to go. No tools required. Dude, I love that about these grills. And this grill is propane powered, and it has a really long hose, so my propane tank's on the ground. I don't have to worry about setting it up near it or anything like that. That's a great feature of it too. And with that top-down heating, you're able to achieve beautiful restaurant quality results, right? With no flare-ups, okay? So it makes it a lot easier to use. And you're getting this big old steak done in about 5 minutes or so. Gonna give it a couple flips in there so you get that even cooking. We're gonna build that crust. Guys, it's gonna be amazing, you're gonna love it. And if you had thinner steaks, all right, you bring those racks up a little bit, but you wanna be mindful of, if you have a thick steak, you want it lower, thin steak, you want higher, all right? Pretty simple. Even a guy like me can figure that out. And what I love about this grill is its versatility, okay? It's not just a steak cooker, although that's a great feature, right? Because we all love steaks, but we can do so much more with it. And just because it can get to 1500 degrees doesn't mean you have to cook at 1500 degrees. You'll get low settings on these knobs too, so you can adjust the heat to what you're cooking. So guys, I wanna talk about the ease of use of this bad boy right here. All the internal parts are dishwasher safe. Obviously, you're not throwing this big old hot box in there, but all the grates, the sides, all that stuff can be thrown in the dishwasher. I'm the dishwasher of the house, so I do it in my sink, but it can go in a dishwasher, right? Like I say, no time at all to get this thing set up, less than 5 minutes. You set the side grate holders in there, throw the grease tray in there, your grates in, bring it outside, you're ready to roll. Now, one thing I did do on this one, and which I suggest most people do, is do a little burn off. So I set this up, got it nice and hot, got the infrared heat going, and I let this burn for about 30 minutes just to make sure you get all those factory, bits and pieces off of there, the oils, all that jazz. I would do a burn off if I were you, but more or less it's ready to roll when it comes out that box, and I'm digging that. All right, team, while I've been talking about this bad boy, our steak is done. We're gonna get it in the house. You let it rest for 10, 15 minutes, let all those juices kind of calm down in there. Then we're slicing into that tomahawk. One thing I want to mention is, as much as I like a medium rare steak, they wanted a little bit more done, so I cook to the family's preference because I'm a nice guy like that. But if you guys would like a more medium rare steak, then obviously take it off the grill a little bit sooner. Have your instant read thermometer, and you can check your temperatures as you go and get it to the doneness you like. Cool. But as you can see, it's slicing like butter, looks good. Your boy CJ is gonna take a bite. You know it's good. That's as simple as that. All you need is a little bit of salt on there, and you let the flavor of the beef come through. You let that char come through, that Maillard reaction, that crust. All that stuff builds the flavor on the steak that you're gonna love. Now listen, if you guys want restaurant quality steaks or the pizzas or any of that stuff that you can make in this cooker, links down below. Make sure you check it out. Tell them CJ sent you. But other than that, guys, we're done. Listen, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for cooking with CJ. Take care.